Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. You're watching Seeing the Unseen with Christopher LaPrath. My name's Kenan, the producer. Tonight, the title is Boundless Boundaries, and I really like that one. But before I get into my thought on that, just an announcement for everyone who's out there watching. Be sure to say something in the chat so we know you're here. The first time, there's no charge for reading, so don't be shy. Just say something so I know you're here. We'll get you in line for readings and go from there. After the first time, it's $100 to cover the entire month for readings, which is a great deal since we run 3 shows per week. That's Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Arizona time. So, before I turn it over to Christopher for this evening's readings, on the topic of boundless boundaries, in recent history, I've learned that it's important in life to have healthy boundaries, and we can create those in an appropriate way. However, there's a lot of wrong training out there that some of us can get, and relearning, or that process of retraining ourselves, it just takes time and patience, and it's like a puppy, right? Training a puppy. It's just sticking with it and not giving up. So I'm grateful you're all here watching. Keep showing up for yourselves and enjoy the show. Here's Christopher.
Hey, great evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I like the incense tonight. Again, it's the special Rinpoche incense to light up your chakras. This is a blessing for you. The incense is really symbolized as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. And so this is sent to you to strengthen that bridge, to strengthen your connection with what is truly and highly spiritual, to your best and highest. It's one of the most important things with the spiritual work that we're all doing. So great blessings to you. Lighting up your chakras and boundless boundaries are a couple of things I want to talk about today. And we actually pulled 2 group cards. So I want to talk about that a little bit. The first group card was called the Jaguar. And again, it has to do a lot with boundaries. The Jaguar, famous for creating and maintaining its boundaries. It's on the top of the food chain in the Amazon and in South America, and even in southern Arizona. They've spotted several different jaguars that are now, after many years, migrating north. And the jaguar never becomes prey. That's why they're top of the food chain. So this is spiritually you being on top of the food chain. And this is encouraging you to go beyond the boundaries of any walls that confine you. Okay? To go outside of your normal routine, to push your limits and to push your boundaries. Because in that case, you really are boundless. Sometimes you need to do some deep breathing to get there, to expand yourself, to get out of your comfort zone. But what is it in your life also that needs to be released, that needs to leave the boundaries and to never return? That's what this show is about, is to helping you let go of concepts, belief systems, whether it's from this lifetime or other lifetimes, to let go of that. Because this Jaguar medicine is available for you to heal. And that's the energy that I wanted to send out to you tonight, that this energy is meant for you to heal. So this is calling upon Jaguar medicine to unfetter, cut off unhealthy, toxic relationships. Just say no. You don't mess with Jaguar. The other group card tonight was really amazing. It's fabulous. It's the rainbow. It is the right relationship with spirit. Your relationship with spirit takes, or it's important to take precedence over everything else. And so when someone comes into your life, or a situation comes into your life that you are not congruent with, then you be the Jaguar and you absolutely say no. This is not appropriate. This is you coming into a right relationship with all those around you. Let me repeat this. This medicine, the Jaguar card, the rainbow card, is you coming into a right relationship with those around you, which can include getting rid of the people that will help you balance the right relationship with you and spirit. So when you think about that, the right relationship with those around you, it can include getting some of those people out of your life. That's the right relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think you got it. So we've got Marilyn Pitts, we've got Laurel, Abby, Marilyn, Giles, Jennifer, Jared, Kat, Lindsay, Richard, welcome. It's great to have you. It's been a while, Richard. Nice to have you here. So your relationship with spirit comes first. And whatever that entails, it's about not I watch this show sometimes on TV. Of course, it's a supernatural show. But the monsters in the show appear as people, and they're professional people. They're dressed as nurses or doctors or construction workers or yada, yada, yada. And when they approach you, they have this wonderful smile on their faces. Hi. And then they just rip you to shreds. So this is about authorizing your connection with spirit. The other thing is with the election coming up, I'm not going to talk politics. But remember, energy goes where attention flows. So if people are focusing, which you see a lot now on Facebook, on social media, you see a lot about people damning the other candidate. Well, you're feeding more of that damning energy. You're not focusing on what it is you want. That's the thing. It's developing your focus of getting what you want and need, rather than feeding the fear of getting what you don't need or getting what you don't want. The fear of losing out. Because when you feed that, it's like the two wolves, right? You've got the white wolf and the black wolf, the good wolf, the bad wolf. Which one is going to grow? It's the one you're going to feed. So if you're focusing on a candidate, focus on the positive about that candidate. Forget about the other guy. Forget about the other person. Forget about it. Focus on what it is you want. what isn't working, focus on what is working. Okay, here we go. Marilyn. All right, my dear Marilyn. All right. So we go in order, as you know. When I do a reading for you, personally, it may apply to anyone else and everyone else on the show. So take it to heart. All right, my dear Marilyn Pitts. So Marilyn, when you have these amazing animals, and you take really, really great care of them. You post amazing pictures of them, and you can actually feel their energy when you post those pictures on social media. I'm like, I don't think that's an animal. I always feel like this. They're so present. Like the one you posted today, I think, was the cat that like sits at your office. She guards you. She's protecting you, and absolutely that is so right on. And so you don't let other people come in and feed them or take care of them. It is you take the responsibility for that. Take as much responsibility for allowing others to come in and feed your brain. So the prudence card, why? Let me explain what I'm seeing here. It is like a plant, right? And you've got to prune the plant in order for it to keep growing. You know that, you're a gardener. And it's not hurting the plant. It's actually helping the plant by continually cutting off what doesn't need to be there. This is especially this time of year with it's watching. When we've talked about this, about like watching the news and how the news can upset you. I belong to a group, so I live in a condominium complex. There's about 500 condominiums in here. So they have a Facebook group, but I didn't know they had two Facebook groups. And I deleted myself off of the one Facebook group that was just unbelievably vicious, like really mean. And some people were possessed. Like, no, there's no doubt about it. The things that they were saying, their angle, and I pruned them off. I just prune them off, cut them off. And that's the Jaguar card. That's the proper boundaries, but it's also the Rainbow card. I'm going to explain this a little bit. So you do it. This is where Einstein said your imagination is more important than knowledge. It's using your imagination to see things as they really are. lot of times I see things and I don't know what they mean, and I know when you've had your personal readings, you know what I'm talking about. Or you and I'll send each other texts back and forth. But if you have something troublesome come into your thought process, it means it's in your field, like your energetic field. There are layers and layers and layers and layers of energy that keep us together in the physical. And so if you feel off, take a look at that. Just like you would if you had like a little bump on your back. You try to get a mirror and try to take a look at what the bump is, right? Or you'd have Larry take a look at it for you. It's looking at your field, and then if it doesn't feel good, use your imagination to move it. We've talked about this with dreams before. If you have a nightmare, you wake up, you're still laying in bed, go back into the nightmare, remember it, but change it right then and there. Okay? Okay, my dear Laurel. So Laurel, hire some bodyguards, because you is gorgeous. All right, we're going to talk about bodyguards, everybody. You can, one of my degrees, I know pretty much all of you are very highly educated, either through university or just even through life. And there's this, we've all experienced this crowd mentality where the meekest, mildest souls that are in a crowd can get caught up into the energy. Again, Laurel, this is you removing that energy, especially as sensitive as you are. I worked with a woman one time who she would only clean her house if somebody was coming over. And her mother used to do that. And when she was a little girl, her mom was frantically sweeping the floor and wiping down the cabinets. And this woman says to her mama, "Who's coming over, Mama?" Because it's the only time she ever saw her mother clean. For you, as sensitive as you are, and again, this is kind of you, this is pretty much everybody on the show. All right, I'm getting this. I want to cover this with everybody. So Abby, Marilyn, Giles, Jennifer, Jared, Kat, Lindsay, Richard. You're especially like during a political season, people's emotions are just they're focusing on the fear of not getting what they want, or wondering why it isn't happening, and what they're doing completely the opposite of what they actually want. This is you being more vigilant with cleaning your house, not just when company's coming over. Because you've got these, call in your bodyguards, call in your angels to go, why am I feeling stressed? Why am I feeling frustrated? What is this? And it will be revealed to you. Like your bodyguards, your angels will reveal it to you and go, oh, wait a minute, that's not even mine, right? I just happened to step in some dog crap today. And that body odor, that odor is not my body odor. Okay? It's not yours. Return it. It's one of the reasons. It's like you don't just take a shower once a month. You pretty much take a shower every day or every other day. Same thing with energy. Moving it. Check it where it's at. Clean it. Okay, good. All right. Then we've got my dear Abby and Marilyn. So Abby, you had two cards fall out for you. The first one is a big club, like a big stick that has thorns and it's on fire. And that's what you use to kill any worry with. Your brain really relates to pictures. We think in pictures. So I'm going to go back to Marilyn Pitts's card about the imagination and Laurel. And okay, everybody, use your imagination. When these little worries come in, one of my clients just called me tonight, and she was exhausted because the people that moved in to the place next to her had cockroaches. Yeah, it was Lois. And she had to have her entire place fumigated because in the boxes that they brought, they had cockroaches. So Abby, this is picturing this fire club killing these roaches of worry. Okay, here we go. Anyone on the show is worried, worried about someone else. Anyone on the show is worried about a situation. Do you understand what you're doing? Is you're going to Walmart and you're buying 10 bags of crumbs and feeding the roaches. Worry is a complete waste of spiritual energy. And you're feeding the cockroaches and you're getting it bigger when this energy goes. So however you want to picture it, Abby, it's smash time. What is it? What is that? Is that the Hulk says that? It's smash time?
I think it's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
Right.
Is that the Hulk?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the Hulk says it's clobbering time. This is where, ramp that up, Abby. Ramp it up.
No, that's the Thing from the Fantastic Four.
Oh, it's the Thing. Oh, you're right. It's the Thing. It's called the Thing from the Fantastic Four. I've got to get my Marvel. Is it Marvel? Yeah, I think I got to get my Marvel characters right. Anyway, it's called The Thing from the Fantastic Four, Abby, just for your comic book knowledge. Yeah, don't defeat the roaches. And those roaches are these little worries because they'll grow. Okay. Marilyn? Debauch. This is moving. This is stretches, walking, yoga, to move stagnant energy. I'll call you on this one. I'll call you on this one, Marilyn. I'm going to make myself a note. I will tell you this. I can, if you permission, move some of this, any stagnant energy that's on you, that's not of you, to move that out. Okay, I can feel it moving now. But I'll give you a call tomorrow. Okay, my dear Giles. So Giles, this is the hermit. The hermit is the one who withdraws, that needs some downtime, but it's meditation. It's not just downtime. It's not just laying on the couch and watching TV. It's the ability to connect with spirit. There are tons of YouTube videos that have meditative music, the solfeggio frequencies. It's really important for you to listen to them. This is what I'm seeing with this card and these frequencies. Okay? It's absolutely taking at least an hour a day. You don't have to do it all at one time. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes. But getting into a mode where you're connecting with source. And meditation is extremely important for you right now. There's a dog around you and there's a horse around you in the spirit realm. I know you know who this is. And when you reach the state of feeling like when you rode this horse and how it made you feel, that's the meditative state that you're reaching, or that your goal is to get. Same with this dog, how the dog made you feel. Because they're actually around you to help you do that. And you will be able to connect with them during these meditations. All right, Jennifer, thanks for being here. Okay, Jennifer, the happiness card. Your job here is to make you happy. And anywhere where you've bought into the need to make anyone else happy, are you willing to release, clear, destroy, and uncreate that? You do not have the power to make anyone happy. You never will, you never have. And this, in you stopping making other people happy, you're going to have more energy for yourself. Like I've worked with people. Well, now I have worked in the past with people that don't want to get it. And so I charge them full price. Okay, if they don't want to get it. It's not my judge. I'm free, not free of judge, but then I'm free of judging whether they get it or not. But I choose to only now work with people that want to get it. And then they're kind of drawn into my circle, and I can actually help them. And so this is letting go of the people that want to keep you hooked by needing your help. It's kind of upgrading your it's upgrading your position, it's upgrading your level. Where you're only going to work with people that really want to get it, not the people that want to continually drag you down. Or twist what you say. All right, Jared, Kat, here we go. Jared, this is new beginnings. I don't know when the last time you took a bath. So strange. And what I mean by a bath is where you're sitting in the water, warm, hot water, and just relaxing. I'm not talking about a shower. I'm talking about a bath. Because what they're showing me is, those bath bombs, those bath balls that you can buy. They're like Epsom salts, or but you're needing to detoxify. So years ago, like when I was growing up, we didn't have showers. And I don't know if I'm imagining this, but Marilyn, Giles, I don't remember having showers. Like when they would call it bath time, right? So the reason, I don't know why they're showing me bath, but it's letting, oh my God, how do I express this? What am I seeing here? It's going back to the basics, but you're needing to relax. That's the whole point of this bath, is they're telling me this is a new beginning for you, but in order to create the new beginning, it's going back to the basics. What is really important? It's not, I have a client who, she has no social media, she has no website, she doesn't advertise, it's all word of mouth. This is, and the bath, in sitting in the bath and just meditating, I'm going to go back to like Giles's card, in just taking that time to meditate, it opens up the channels for downloads to you. and constantly refocusing, like rechecking your compass as to what your vision statement is and what your mission statement is. It will create something new, it'll create a new path, and then it will be so much word of mouth. So much word of mouth will come around for you. Okay. All right, Kat. So the energy's up around you. It will die down. The energy can be a little frenetic. It can be a little bit kind of like this electricity. It's like this prickly feeling. It's like I deleted my membership to this Facebook page because it was just so negative, and I could feel the frenetic energy. This is you disconnecting yourself from frenetic energy. Again, I'm going to go back to the zombies that smile real pretty and then rip you apart. Trust your gut. Don't go near those people. Hmm. It's almost like getting off of social media or getting off of electronic devices so much. It's too much frenetic energy. Truth, it's like just calling a truce and laying down. It's like laying down your thoughts, like getting out of your head. You know what? Like a walk in the woods, a walk. Okay, it's getting out into nature. You're needing nature. That's what it is. I was like, what even is this? But it's getting out out into nature. It's getting your frequency back. That's it. It's where your frequency gets blown out. Getting back to nature. Laurel, this is a really great thing for you too. Getting back to nature. Just sitting in the grass. All right, my dear Lindsay. Ooh, girl, you're on the move. Night. This is new adventures, new horizons. That's the word. Horizons. It's new. It's an elevated purpose. It's like when the bells go off, when the angels are singing. It's that, I don't know how to put this, but it's like this oh moment. Okay. It's like a mission. It's like a purpose, a drive. It's like this knight, when you think about the knight in the search for the Holy Grail. It's like they were on it. And that's what's coming into your field right now. Big time. Wow, I got chills on that one, Linz. That was really great. Richard and Terry.
Richard Coleman.
Richard Coolman. Anybody else? We got Terry.
Well, Teresa Lopez is going to need a card, but
Teresa, I'm going to put a card for you. If you're here, we're going to do a card. I got you. Okay. All right, Richard, Terry, and then Teresa, right? Oh, Terry is Teresa.
correct.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. All right, Richard, and then Teresa. All right. Richard, you are moving. This is a new vehicle. This is moving forward. The Chariot card is extreme, great forward movement. And you're being pulled along. It's not like you're having to push the chariot or you're having to pull the chariot by yourself. No, you've got these angelic spiritual forces that are moving for you, but you're moving. And you're moving forward, you're moving up, you're moving this is not a Fiat sized chariot. This is a Dodge Ram. This is a big chariot. It's a big movement for you. Forward, upward. It's more protection for you. It's like I see a huge vehicle, bulletproof, blacked out windows. I mean, the full package for you. And so that's one of the great things about this Chariot card. New wheels. Okay, I hope that made sense. Okay, my dear Terry. Well, the good news is you're climbing, you're moving forward, but this is changing the blades, the rungs of the ladder, changing the rungs of the ladder from blades, which are kind of uncomfortable to climb. And you're having to put all this shielding on you, right? If you're going to be climbing a ladder that's composed of blades, you're going to have some really good boots and some heavy gloves. And this is using your imagination by changing the rungs of the ladder to wood or ivory or just something there's more ease coming in for you. More ease of your command is growing. So there are more beings coming in other than just Janet to help you. And anywhere where anyone has projected, we're human, so we have these emotions. Anywhere anyone has projected on you a wrongness or a badness that was about them, or again, this is like Laurel's card about being vigilant about, wait a minute, where did that thought come from? Where's that energy coming from? Return to sender. This is absolutely returning to sender. And this is using this ladder to the blades on the ladder, taking them off and cutting off the interference. Cutting off the interference. Nobody mess with Teresa. And this is calling on your guides to go, no. I get what I want. And focus on what it is you want, not what isn't happening, or happening fast enough, or somebody doing something wrong. Put your energy into, like we were talking earlier about your candidate. Focus on that rather than giving any energy to what isn't right. Because you're so intuitive. You're so gifted. Okay, I think we got everybody. Hey, I love you all. This is so incredible. Yeah, and Teresa, I would love to talk to you. There's really great stuff around this as well. Okay, we'll do this again. Everybody, Sunday night, but everybody, wonderful, wonderful Halloween. This show is, again, I'm going to go back to the group card, which is the Jaguar and the Rainbow. Okay? This is an opportunity to really connect with Spirit in a very good way. Have a blessed and happy Hallows Eve. Connect with Spirit in a big way. It will continue to guide you. It's going to be good. And we'll see you all Sunday night. My birthday. Sunday's my birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It'll be a happy, happy birthday, because hopefully you'll all be here. Thanks so much, and just celebrate with me. Love you all. Have a great night.